car with manual transmission. I first noticed his bobbing red shirt about 3 blocks away. By the time the shirt came within a block of the chain link fence surrounding Eric Ramstead Junior High School's football field, I realized that that shirt belonged to my father. The drill that day involved a simple running play from the I formation. Timed with the snap, the fullback crashed into a predetermined hole in the offensive line. Simultaneously, the quarterback handed the ball to a tiptoeing halfback, who followed in closely behind his lead blocker. I played middle linebacker in the defensive formation, a rare visit to the A squad. I knew the bulbous eyes of the head coach studied me, so I was nervous. My height, speed, and willingness to throw my rail-thin body into peril must have impressed the kindly B-team coach. He was a soft-spoken special education teacher. Himself stuck in sports purgatory, he recommended me for a tryout with the starters. So there I stood near the end of practice trying to impress, or at least not be noticed. Unfortunately, my intoxicated father did not crave the same anonymity. He anchored his swaying body to the fence, and with slurred speech, freely offered well-meaning advice to the curious squad of teenage boys. You gotta hit lower. You can't tackle a guy by the shoulder pads. At first, the head coach pretended to ignore this direct threat to his coaching supremacy. Instead of directly engaging, he peppered the snickering boys with a series of familiar sports cliches, such as, keep your head in the game, and, hey, look alive out there, look alive. For my part, I had no idea how to act. With no close friends on the field, I don't think anyone out there had any idea that that funny, drunken fool at the fence was my father. Should I tell him to stop? To leave? Should I trot over there in my cleats and embrace him? Protect him? Stand beside him like that player did in the movie Hoosiers when his alcoholic father, played by Dennis Hopper, crashed a basketball game? I just stood there. The next 2 plays shot straight at me. Taking my eyes away from the swaying spot of red lint to the fence, I trained them instead onto the football as it passed through the line of scrimmage, cradled in the arms of a sleek halfback. As I lunged towards it, a previously invisible fullback completely flattened me. Before I regained my vertical, the ball and its smug carrier had passed. The whistle blew. Hubbard! What the hell's the matter with you? Unlike many of my pubescent peers, I did not respond well to rabid yelling, a clear weakness of my athletic character. IQ points just vanished with each, did you forget there's a fullback on the team, Hubbard? Wake up! This last admonition temporarily quieted my father. He'd been chattering more or less nonstop at the fence. I watched him scan the field with a puzzled sway, as if surprised to recognize that one of those boys shares his name. Oh God. Through his alcoholic haze and the camouflage of helmets and shoulder pads, I don't think my dad had any idea until that moment that his boy was on that field. I had assumed that this inappropriate visitation resulted out of some drunken, misguided, well-meaning desire to watch me practice. In hindsight, I think he just stumbled upon us. A favorite liquor store sold a full complement of low-priced depressants only a few blocks away, and Dad didn't have much to do ever since the local college fired him from his teaching job mid-semester. We were on his route. The whistle blew, and exactly the same play again shot towards me. This time I noticed the fullback's breakneck advance, but pretended not to. Just as he neared my peripheral space, I dropped to a crouch. His momentum carried his knees into my lowered shoulder pads, and he completely flipped over me, landing on the ground with a loud boom. The surprise ball carrier froze in front of me. We shared something primal. He then made a bold move to his right, followed by an elegant spin to his left, leaving me on the ground, clutching nothing but dying grass in my outstretched hands. I so totally fell for the juke. Again, the whistle blew. Boy, you gotta keep your eyes on the runner's hips. A runner can't go where his hips don't lead. Don't be fooled by those shoulder pads. This perceptive observation came not from my red-faced coach, but from my red-eyed father. At this most recent infringement to his on-field coaching authority, the head coach finally directly engaged. With ample gut jiggling over polyester red rocket sport shorts, he lumbered towards my father. "Get the hell off my field," he bellowed as he neared the fence. Sticking his thick finger through the wire, he continued, "These boys don't need to see this. You go sleep it off." Who the fuck are you to talk to me that way? My boy's on that field. Oh, Jesus, no. I did not believe in Jesus at the time, but I prayed to him. At this unexpected reply, the head coach whirled around as if to see which 8th grader claimed the alcoholic. I looked at my feet, denying him, like St. Peter in a back-assward, bizarro world. In his first socially perceptive moment of the afternoon, my poor sick dad looked away. He finally realized how much this embarrassed me. "Well, are you going to leave, or am I going to have to call somebody?" barked the bullish coach, sensing victory but oblivious to tragedy. The walking man, my father, took off walking for the road. He walked quickly, flailing his arms for balance, possessing something like